So, Sunday evening, the dishes are all done. Mariah Carey is defrosted, and we're all set to go.
Excellent. Well, the 70s at 7 on the way.
This is Greatest Hits Radio on FM, DAB, smart speaker, and on the radio app.
Across Coventry and Warwickshire.
This is Greatest Hits Radio.
The top stories this hour. British Transport Police say one of two men arrested over last night's mass train stabbing has been released without charge. The only suspect now being held is a 32-year-old British national who boarded at Peterborough. It's also emerged one person who remains in a life-threatening condition works for LNER. Reporter Gurpreet Narwan is at Huntington Station, where the high-speed service stops.
One member of LNER staff, a railway worker, helped save lives on that train yesterday. We don't know how many people's lives he saved. We don't know exactly what that individual did, but their actions are being described as heroic.
Nottingham Forest have also confirmed some of their supporters were on board the affected train. It's reported one fan suffered serious injuries whilst protecting a young girl. Patrols have been stepped up at stations and on board trains across the UK in response to this incident. Andy Trotter is a former chief constable with British Transport Police.
There will be a further discussion about what's happened to security in public places in general, but in particular on railway stations and railway trains, and whether or not those cuts in staff have gone too far.
There's more on this story on the news pages of our website. In other news tonight, a man in his 70s has died after a light aircraft came off a runway in North Yorkshire. He was the only person on board when the accident happened at Sherburn Aero Club at lunchtime today. A woman has been arrested on suspicion of the murder of a man in Kent. Emergency services were called to reports of a stabbing at a home in Chatham's Castle Road this morning. Alex Salmond's estate is seeking effective bankruptcy over the costs of taking the Scottish Government to court. The late former First Minister was successful in the lawsuit. And in football, Manchester City have moved up to second in the Premier League with a 3-1 win at home to Bournemouth, who dropped down to fourth in the table. Erling Haaland scored twice for Pep Guardiola's side at the Etihad. West Ham got past Newcastle 3-1 to secure their first win under Nuno Espirito Santo.
Weather.
Take Greatest Hits Radio with you. Download the Rayo app now.
Mostly dry and clear but cold across the UK tonight. Cloudy tomorrow with outbreaks of rain and some sunny spells. That's the latest. I'm Johnny Freeman.